Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. Oh, guys, you don't even know. I had the most beautiful experience today. I can't wait to share it with you. Our message today, it's in Asha 16. Grab your book, Asha. Go to Asha 16. And it says, everyone who is of the truth hears the truth. You know, if you don't come from good spirit, made of good spirit, shall return to good spirit, they can't even hear what we're speaking. And you'll see this as a part of the order of the Magi. You'll be talking to someone and they can't comprehend our message that God, the highest principle of good, is just good, right? And you know, we're different than every other religion out there where their gods are mixed, right? They can love our hate. They can be at peace, our war. They can heal our sin, disease. They're kind of on a continuum, and they move up and down depending on, you know, if they have to punish, you know, if they have to go to war, if they have to hate sin, you know, and they move up and down this continuum where ours, the original religion, Zoroastrianism, God was just good. And you'll talk to someone and they can't hear it. And then on top of that, when this was written, to hear was also to hold, right? I think of Jesus where he said, verily, verily, I say unto you, he who hears my word has God life, right? Well, I mean, a lot of people heard it, but they didn't get God life, right? They heard it with their ears. It's to be able to hold it where you know it. And to know at that time was to be it. A man and his wife, right? They would join together. A man would know his wife. The two became one. There's no separation. Well, you have to become that message of the Christ. Which gets me to something that happened today that is so amazing to me. I'm still trying to process it. I had the most beautiful encounter with the Mother Mary, like nothing I have felt before, ever. And you know what? I think this spirit is so strong because she has had so much worship for so long. And you know what? On many levels, I think of Jesus and Mary, of course. But get this, Zarathustra was born of a virgin, right? From that pure water. A maiden went in to a lake, water, which represents mind, that pure virgin consciousness, and she was pregnant with Zarathustra, right? A savior type, archetype, right? Same with Jesus. There's Isis and Horus. Now, with Egyptian mythology, it's ever changing, right? And depending on what area, the story, and then they add different gods together. And so the story of Isis and Horus took a horrible, horrible turn, but it was the same idea. Isis, the virgin, gave birth to the savior Horus, right? That was going to remove Set, the darkness, right? Jesus, the light that removes the darkness, Satan. Zarathustra brought his word, right? The message of the all good spirit, that pure light. Zoroaster means pure light that removes the darkness, right? And so it's this Mother Mary figure. It is so powerful, my friends. And you know, every spirit has an energy that as you spend time, you get to know. We've been talking a lot about this, haven't we? And you know, I know Jesus. I know that energy signature so well, right? I know that's my brother, right? I know his words. I know his personality. I know his face. I know my brother Jesus. Right? And with Asha, right? I know Asha. And I'm talking in that sense, we are one. And I'll tell you guys, I called forth Mother Mary, and it was the most beautiful. Oh my God. I don't have words to describe it. It was exhilarating. It was so bright, so pure. I literally, I had to put my hands on the wall to steady myself, and my head just bowed before this glory. So beautiful. So there's a couple things I want you guys to do, Magi. I want you to light a white candle for Mother Mary. And I want you just to look into the flames and just worship her. Mother Mary, I love you so much. You're so beautiful and so pure. We praise you. I praise you. You are blessed. You are protected. You are so holy and pure. You are a light that darkness cannot come against. And we worship you. And we thank you. Just spend time with her. You know, I've got this beautiful picture that my dad actually bought it for my mom. It's a beautiful oil painting of Mary holding Jesus. And my mom, she's like hardcore Protestant, right? She doesn't want any Catholic memorabilia or anything. As a matter of fact, she will only read her Bible. And last time we went to Barnes & Noble, I talked her into buying a fiction book, and she was fighting me the whole way. And I went over there today to see her, and she was reading it. She's all, I love this. It's so good, you know, all the wasted years. But she's hardcore Bible Protestant. And so my mom wouldn't let my dad hang it in the house, so he gave it to me. And that's today. I just went before that picture, and I was just looking at it. Matter of fact, I'll put a image of it so you can just look at it. And maybe you'll feel what I felt. And I summoned Mary, and I wanted to know her. I wanted to know her energy signature. I wanted to spend time with her. And guys, I'm telling you, it was just the most beautiful, overwhelming feeling. I felt it in my stomach in the most beautiful way, where I had to grab the wall, you know, and just like, oh, it was just, I don't have words to express it. So beautiful. Okay, grab your book. If you're still with me, I kind of wait for this till the end because I know only my Magi will still be here. You know, Zarathustra says to become a Zoroastrian, a follower of, he didn't call them Zoroastrians back then, a Mazda Yasna, a follower of Zarathustra. You only had to do one thing. And that was to share his message, his word, which of course is Asha. It's the all good spirit. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea. It's Mazda. It's wisdom. It's a God that's just good, unmixed, undefiled, undiluted, right? Zoroaster, that pure light. And so here's what I want you to do, Magi. First, I want you to ask yourself, it says, everyone who is of the truth can hear the truth. Can you hear that God is just good? He's unmixed. Or are you still at that place where you can't hear it yet, where you think he's got to love and hate, right? He's got to punish sin, right? He's got to send sickness and disease. He's got to send his children to hell. He's got to do those things, right? Is that still where you're at? Or can you hear the simple message that God is just good? Pure light, unmixed, undefiled, undiluted, pure light. Can you hear it? Then can you hold it? Can you know it? Can you be it? It's a process. It's okay. Inside that divine spark in you, if you are from the good spirit, it's in you. And if you're not, you know, I know a lot of good people that aren't. We're here for them, guys. It's okay. We're here to bring them this message, to bring them this frequency, to bring them this word. Go to Asha 13. Here's what I want you to do, Magi. I want you to be obedient to Zarathustra. It's one thing to call yourself a follower of Zarathustra, and it's another thing to actually do what he tells you. You know, he said, if you want to be one of my followers, if you want to partner with the Magi that were, are, and shall be, you have to only do one thing: share my message. I'm going to give you a couple ways to do it, because you might be thinking, Magus, I'm shy, or I'm not good at this, or whatever. You can just share one of my videos that I give this message. Good is good, bad is bad. This is what sets us apart from every other religion. Good is good, bad is bad. The original word of the good religion is that all good comes from the Creator and that no evil comes from him. From this original word is the spiritual world made straight and the material world brought into order. What that means, if we'll restore God's image, right? You know this. In the world religions, they've gave attributes to God that aren't his: getting angry, jealous, hate, war, killing men, women, and children, stone your children when they're disrespectful, blah, blah, story after story. They could have sex slaves, they could do this, that, blah. No, we know that's not the highest good. I don't think that's even on a level of good, but we know it's not. We can hear the truth. We can hold the truth. We can be the truth, right? So if we'll restore God's image back to just good, unmixed, undefiled, undiluted, pure starlight, Zoroaster, right? Mary, Mother Mary, pure virgin consciousness. Do you know what's born out of a pure mind? The Savior, the Christ, right? It's going to happen right here. In that water of the mind of that pure virgin consciousness, the Christ will be born, that pure light. The darkness cannot enter, that pure love that hate, fear, greed cannot enter. Restore God's image. When you do that and you take that spirit into you, you hear it, you hold it, you know it, you be it, it changes you back to what you really are. You run out those low frequencies, those lies, those evil spirits, let's call them, those mixed gods, those false gods. And you're holding this energy. And it's going to feel like coming home. Oh, this is me. This is me. And when you do that, the world will reflect what you are. What you want to see in the world, see it right here first. Be it right here first. Be the love and the joy and the kindness and the purity and its resonance, right? You'll be attuned to it. Talks about that in Zarathustra's Gathas. Asha said, if they would, just one person would attune themselves with truth and love, I could rush to them. But you can't fool the power. If you want to partner with Zarathustra, you got to share his message. Not everyone's going to be able to hear it, even though it's so simple. It makes so much sense. Don't get frustrated, which is easy to do. Don't wear yourself out trying to talk family members, friends, whatever, into this, because you can't. All you can do is present it, plant a seed, and leave it. Don't argue. That never helps, never works. You just plant the seed of light, and Spirit will take care of the rest. Because once you hear the truth, it's in there. And it'll resonate in their hearts. They'll know. Even if they may never say they accept it, right? Maybe fear because of the religion they're raised in. They can't apostatize, or the government will get them, their God will get them. But in their heart, something will change. In their heart, they'll be knowing, praying out to the true God, the true light. Something will change. Truth is powerful like that, because in truth, Asha is. So a couple of things I want you to do, Magi. Who's with me right now? What are we, 14 minutes into this, a little over? I want you to, if you will, go to the comments and say, I will. So I'm going to really know who's with me right now, who stayed through the video, and who's willing to do something. I want you to light a white candle to Mother Mary. And just, a lot of people, they're always trying to get, like, we've talked about this. We never ask anything of Asha. we just attune ourselves and we get everything we need. We be the love, right? We attune ourselves for that love, that peace, that joy, that protection. And when you're in resonance for it, it just rushes to you. We're never begging or trying to draw energy from Asha. We're always worshiping her, giving her energy, right? Giving her praise, letting her strength grow. And then we're in resonance for it. We're never begging. We're never demanding. We're never drawing energy. We're giving energy. You know, I don't think I've ever really said it that way before. And I really just said something there. So here's what I want. First thing I want you to do: light a candle to Mother Mary and just worship her and praise her and see her protected and light and safe and healthy and well and beautiful and strong, right? And then look at, you're in resonance for it. All those blessings you're giving come back on you. It's a beautiful relationship. We don't want one of those toxic relationships like you see in a lot of the world religions where they're demanding, they're angry, they're rolling on the ground crying, saying, I'm a worm, you know, and begging, and just, you wouldn't want to see that in any relationship. Not for a parent or in a child, or a husband and a wife, or a God and their children. It's just, it's not what we do here. We give, we attune ourselves, we be, we hold, we are. So will you do that? Will you share this message with someone? Either just share one of my videos with someone, give them a book, or maybe do your own YouTube channel, do your own Instagram, Facebook page of Asha. Okay? If you will, say I will. I'm curious to see at this point how many I wills. Will there even be one I will in the comments at the end of this video? You know, I have the mindset of like Zarathustra. He said, you know what? I'll do it by myself. I am capable. I am able. And that's how I feel. If I'm the only one left preaching this all good spirit by myself, it's enough. I've seen the blessings of it. I've seen the power of it. I would like to have some others with me, but you know what I have? I have my spiritual crew. I have Jesus. I have Mazda. I have Big Z, my Magi that wear orange shall be. I have my family of light and Lila and Spartacus and beautiful, beautiful Mother Mary. Even as I said that, I feel it again in my stomach. Guys, see if this ain't true. See if it doesn't feel like you're on a roller coaster on the drop, but in no fear, just in the best way, just like hands in the air. Yes, this is so amazing. That's the energy signature of Mother Mary. Look at this picture. I put it up earlier. I'm going to put it up again. Just make that connection. Invite Mother Mary to come. Light your candle and just love her. And know I love you.